Hello children, myself Anuradha Sinha, your SSC teacher, is again present here with the continuation of the chapter 1, family relationship. We have already completed with the exercise of it. Today we will be moving towards the value based question answer. Now the question says, each member of a family is important, unique and has special qualities. Isn't it? There are so many members in your family, whether you live in a nuclear family or a joint family. Every member is important for each other. They are unique, means they are special, and they have certain qualities which make them different from other. What special qualities of your family members do you admire and appreciate? Now the family members that are present in your house, every family member has a special quality. Now which quality do you admire, do you like and you appreciate? You talk about it, you admire it. You have to write down that special quality of your family member. Now look here children, this question, the answer to this question would vary from one child to other child, because every family member has different qualities and this would vary from one family to other family. So the answer of each and every student might be different. So you don't have to worry about it. You have to write the special quality of your family member that you like and you admire. See, the answer to this would be, the special qualities of my family members that I admire and appreciate are. Now, if you live in a nuclear family, you have to write down father, mother, brother and sister. These are the family members that are present in a nuclear family. Or maybe two brothers, just you have to write brother. If you have one brother, you will write just brother. If you have one sister, you'll write just sister. And in a joint family, where you are having grandfather also, grandmother, uncle, aunt, cousins even. So along with them, along with father, mother, brother, sister, if you are living in a joint family, you also have to mention grandfather, grandmother, uncle and aunt. Now the qualities that you admire, you have to write down those qualities. Suppose grandfather, what quality do you admire of your grandfather? Maybe he is very loving to you. So you can write here loving. Grandmother, what quality of your grandmother do you admire? So whatever quality you feel like, if she is very hardworking, she is very sincere, you have to write it down. The quality of your uncle, might be he is very jovial in nature. He is very jovial, means who always finds out fun among everything. During serious situations also, he makes funny talks and makes you all laugh. You can write that. So you have to write down the special quality of every family member of your house. I am leaving this to you. You will fill it out. Now come to the next question. The next question is map skill. Now in the map skill, if you look in your page number 8. In page number 8, see what is given here. Look at the political map of India. Trace the boundaries of the following. Now these are the places which has been given to you. Delhi, Uttar Pradesh, Jammu and Kashmir, Assam and a state that you want to visit. You have to mark the boundaries of these places in the political map of India which has been given in this page. Now, how would you do that? See, the first one, Delhi. Now come to this place. Here, can you see? Just here, where there is the border of Haryana, you have to mark it down like this, a small portion over here, and you have to mark there Delhi. Okay. Now the second one is Uttar Pradesh. Can you see here the boundary of Uttar Pradesh? See, can you see here? Now this particular portion where the boundary of Uttar Pradesh is given, you have to trace it out. That means you have to use your pencil and you have to trace the border of this particular state. Jammu and Kashmir. Now see, this map is the previous map that has been printed earlier. Now in the recent map you will not find this presentation. In the recent map, Jammu and Kashmir, can you see this mark over here, a cut mark over here? From here you will move your pencil downwards and you will extend it till the border of Himachal Pradesh here. Now this part is Jammu and Kashmir. This particular portion is Jammu and Kashmir. Now come to Assam. This particular part, this one, the part which I am tracing, this one is Assam. And the last one, the question says a state that you want to visit. Now this is a question of your choice. Whichever state you want to visit, you have to mark that state. So many states are here. Whichever state, suppose you want to go to Gujarat. So what you have to do again? You have to mark down the boundary of this particular state. And you have to show it like this on the map. Okay. If you want to go to some other place, some other state, you have to mark down the boundary of that particular state. Okay. Now let us move to the next question. Something to do. Turn the page and you will find out in page number 9. The question is something to do. Discuss with your parents and list 5 moral values that are important for every person. Now 5 moral values, the values which every person should have, and these values make a human being a nice person. So what values you have to write here? The first one has already been given in your book. Truth. What are the other values that you should follow? The other values could be honesty, then responsibility. You should be very much responsible for the work that has been given to you. You should be helpful in nature, because being a human being and living in a family, we are living in a society. This is the first moral value that we should have in ourselves. We should be helpful to others. At the same time, we should be caring, not only caring towards our family members, but to those people with whom we are concerned, we should be caring towards them. These are the 5 moral values which I have written. It's not necessary that you have to write the same moral values. If you find out any other moral value, you can also write it down. Come to the other question, the second one. Extended family includes paternal and maternal families. If you do remember, I have explained you earlier also, paternal side means the father's side. All those family members which belong to your father's side, your father's father, your father's mother, your father's sister, your father's brother. And maternal family belongs to your mother's side, your mother's father, mother's mother, mother's sister, mother's brother, and so on. Meet your extended family and fill the following. Now you have to understand this question and then you have to fill the following blanks. The first one goes, your father's brothers or sister's name. See, now first recall who is your father's brother. Your father's brother means he is your uncle. Okay, so you have to write here your uncle's name. And if your father has a sister, then you have to write her your aunt's name. Your father's sister is your aunt, isn't it? So you will write your aunt's name over here. The second one, your mother's brothers or sister name. Now this is again from your mother's side, your maternal side. So your mother's brother whom you called as Mamaji, or sister, mother's sister whom you refer as Mausi. Now you have to write their name. If your mother is having a brother, write that name. Or if your mother is having a sister, write that name. Or if she has both of them, brother as well as sister, you can put an oblique in between. Write here first Mamaji's name, then put an oblique, then write here Mausi name. That is your mother's sister name. Now let us move to the next question. Your cousin's name. Now your cousins, that is your uncle's son or daughter. So you have to write down the name of your uncle's son or daughter. Next, your grandfather brother's sister's name. Your grandfather, if he has a brother or a sister whom you also refer as grandfather only, if he is from your father's side, paternal side, you would refer as Dadaji or Dadiji. And if he is from your maternal side, you would refer as Naniji or Nanaji. You have to write their name. Again, understand this question properly. Your grandfather brother's name. Your grandfather, your Dadaji's, his brother. If he has a younger brother or an elder brother, you have to write down their name. You might not be knowing their name, so you can ask your Dadaji, you can ask your Nanaji regarding this and ask them to tell what is their brother's or sister's name. Now come to the next question. Prepare a family album. Write down a small poem or few lines about any 3 family members. What you have to do is, you all might be having albums at home, isn't it? Album where you keep the pictures of different family members, and these are the way to keep the memories alive. Every time when we want to remember our past memories, we look at the family album. We turn the pages and we find the different photographs and we feel happy, isn't it? So, first you will prepare a family album, an album where you have to, see, I'm just describing you by a rough diagram. Prepare an album like this where you have to stick the pictures of different family members of your house. And what next you have to do is, you have to write here few lines about three family members. Suppose this is the first family member, this is the second family member, and this is the third family member, whom you like the most. You have to write 3 lines about them, a small poem describing them or describing their qualities that you like. You have to write few lines on them. If it is in the form of a poem, that is well and fine. If you cannot write it in the form of a poem, you can write it in simple lines. Next question. Family celebrations are a time of enjoyment for all the members of a family. Name a family celebration that you enjoy the most and explain the reason for the same. Now, family celebration that you enjoy the most. I have written here Diwali. You can write it anything that you like about. I enjoy Diwali the most because this is the time when all the members of a family are together. We light diyas and candles in our house and terrace. We decorate our house with colorful lights, burst crackers, wear new clothes, etc. See children, I have written here Diwali because most of the children enjoy this festival. Now this depends up to you. Which family celebration you enjoy the most? You can write in your own words any other family celebration that you like. Now let us move to the next question. The last one. The size of the family increases with the birth of a baby or by marriage. There must have been a marriage or a birth of a baby in your family in recent years. How do you address? Now you all know that whenever there is a marriage in the family, a family member increases, or whenever there is a birth of a child in the family, again a family member increases. Now what you have to do is, you have to write that when a family member increases, how do you address that family member? See what I have written. Yes, my uncle was married 3 years back. My cousin, a baby boy, was born 1 year later. We lovingly call him Chiku. The question is, how do you address that new family member? Now you can again write here what has happened in your family. When a marriage has taken place, a new family member has come. How do you address that new family member? Or if a child has taken birth in a family, how do you refer to that child? This would be your answer, and this would vary from one child to other child. So with this, we come to an end of this chapter. Thank you.